Hello my friends, how you doing today? I'm doing great. It was a very nice sunny weather. I bought some nice frozen strawberries and going to make a very nice breakfast with Belgian waffles and strawberries. Ah, I'm dreaming about it already. But today I'm going to read a book, In Business for Yourself by Bruce Williams. Thank you very much that you're watching me and listening to me. You are welcome to write me in a live chat right here. I will be very glad to get to know you better, and we will get to know each other better. I will be glad to get some links from you, some comments, or your emails. I will appreciate very much if you write me some suggestions about books that you would like to hear. It might be a business books about business. It might be any kind of books like this or any other. Please, I will appreciate your suggestions. And now we are reading chapter 15, Growth, right here. You can see. Let's start. Growth is a two-edged sword. It can be a marvelous opportunity as well as a welcome sign that your business is really taking off. But be careful of growth. The corporate world is littered with the corpses of companies that expanded too quickly. It seems like growth seems great, but he's warning us right in the beginning. So let's read more and see what else he's got to tell us. Whatever the business, there is no such thing as a straight line growth. Profits and growth do not run in parallel lines to infinity. You may be growing like crazy, but the profits may be falling at the same time. And the increase in growth may disguise your growing problem. On the other hand, your profits may be falling and then may take off when you get past a certain barrier. Growth demands sophistication and good judgment to read it right. Very good advice. Don't you think? You're welcome to subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think about this book. I will be very glad to know. Let's continue. One aspect of growth is inarguably a benefit. You already have all kinds of fixed expenses. The liability insurance, the front desk, the electric bill, the rent, all remain the same no matter how much business you do. If you are in the car rental business, the only real additional expenses for growth are buying and insuring more cars. Everything else is much the same, whether you have a fleet of 30 or 60 automobiles. If you have to turn business away because you don't have enough cars, you have a problem. When you turn somebody down for a car that he may have wanted to keep for a month, he will return elsewhere. Or suppose you have a barber shop and you close on Wednesday and Sunday. The landlord does not say, "All right then, you only have to pay 5/7 of the rent." You have to pay the same amount in dollars per square foot as does anyone else. Nor will your insurance be reduced because you are closed 2 days a week. Therefore, you should grow. You should use your place of business to the maximum. Okay. We are reading a book In Business for Yourself by Bruce Williams. We are in chapter 15 called Growth. Just before we were reading about startup money, and right away we jumped to growth. So if you was listening to my previous videos and you're wondering why am I reading from chapter 2, chapter 15 right away, growth, because I think you have to know where you're going to. So you got the money and you're thinking, oh, it would be so great. I'll get my profits now. I'll be rich right away. You have to know where you're gonna be. So here we're reading this part first to know where we're going to. Okay? Let's continue. Some people argue that longer business hours will just spread the customers over a longer time base. I don't believe that. I believe you'll get more business if you stay open longer. You know, I believe that too, for whatever business it is. I believe you'll get more business if you stay open longer. If you are the only barber within 50 miles, it wouldn't matter, but you are not. Your potential customer may get his hair cut while he's at work in another town because he doesn't get home before 5 p.m. and doesn't want to spend Saturday in the barber shop. And all because you're not open long enough. Some people may have religious objections to working 7 days a week. And others may argue that they don't want to be a slave to the business. That's for you to decide. You are your own boss now. But maximize the use of your overhead is a key to success in business. Let's read it again. Maximizing the use of your overhead is a key to success in business. The difference of 20 hours of use of your rented office, of your trucks, or of your equipment could well be the difference between swimming and sinking. Past couple months I learned the phrase swim or sink and what it means. Well, I didn't think. I'm here, so it's good. I liked it. I liked the experience. And I like the person who taught me that phrase too. If you have something interesting like that to say, you're welcome anytime. I will be very glad to chat a little bit and get to know each other better. Let's continue. McDonald's is the #1 fast food franchise in the country, and the top people there know their stuff. A few years ago they said, we have all these golden arches all over the USA, but nobody is buying hamburgers at 6 in the morning. Yet we have to pay the rent, the insurance, the taxes. The grill is sitting there. It won't cost that much to open at 6 a.m., but not for hamburgers. And so they came up with the Egg McMuffin. Think about it. Everything they make for breakfast, pancakes, egg McMuffin, sausages, French toast, comes off a grill. They didn't have to add any equipment. All they had to do is come up with some new packaging material, and they get another 6 hours of use out of their building every day. Another sort of person would say, we are doing great with the business that runs from noon to 11 p.m. What do we want to go into the breakfast world for? Question mark. But somebody was bright enough to see the value of maximizing the overhead and get into it. And the other fast food places have followed suit. That was interesting to me. I'm reading this book for the first time with you together. We're reading it, and I'm very glad I started to read it. It is interesting for me. I'm looking forward every day for the time when I can sit down right here and read a book a little bit. Then let me tell you what the next part will have. It calls Problems of Growth. And Problems of Growth will be longer, so probably I will divide it in 2 parts and read it to you in the next video. Thank you very much that you came by and listen to me. You're welcome to write me, and I will be very glad if you subscribe to my channel, and you will get notices from YouTube, notifications from YouTube about me posting new videos, and I hope we can learn more together. Okay, thank you one more time. Remember, your mind is a powerful thing. Have fun. Bye bye.